Broadcast live.
Baby, can I take it off? Sliding deeper. I'm just trying to break you out. I'm just trying to break you out. I'm just trying to break you. I can't be.
You alright?
Yeah, it's so good. I'm good, man. I'm good. You know.
Nice.
Yo,
That's
man, you kept us waiting for a whole 15 minutes, but it's alright. You know.
for real.
Um.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah. No, but like I already understood because anyone that calls themselves Popsnotthefather is probably not gonna show up. So I'm just glad you came.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. I deserve that.
Yo, firstly, yo, where you at?
I'm at the crib right now in Kempton Park.
Oh, okay. So you're in Kempton Park. You from the east.
Yes, I am, sir.
I shout out to the east. How did you get your name?
I've always been like Pops. Like my friends always called me that since college. And I was just like chilling in the car one day on my way to Eastern Cape, and like my manager Timon called me, was like, "Yo, you need a stage name." And I said like, "Yo, it's Pops, but not the father." And then they thought it was cool, so it was in. That was it.
The only live sport right now is going shopping. But when it comes to paying, I'm tapping net bank card yam, and I'm done. Let's make tapping to pay a habit. After all, we're all on the same team.
Not very
Oh.
crazy.
Were you going to the Eastern Cape to go explain yourself with something related to you being someone's father?
No. Nah. It was like a family thing. I just always get in trouble with Timon because like I'm always going to Eastern Cape for no reason.
Right, I got you. So I see you do a lot of work with the circle and that circle Yabo hash, you know. So I couldn't connect to like where you are, who's your circle, you know, with regards to the music and everything else.
Oh, I'm with like Innanetwav. I'm signed to Innanetwav. So it's like the 5 of us. It's me, Solve the Problem, Hash, Sensei Southside, and 808X, the producer. And I manage it. Coco, Nicole Nyaba. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So basically, oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. So basically, like with regards to the sound that you guys kind of pull out generally, is your go-to producer 808, or like do you work with various producers?
With this project, I was just like from the beginning till now, I've been trying to like get something like solid that's my own thing. So I've been working with 8. He taught me how to do this whole music shit anyway. So like, yeah, it's been 8. But I'm willing to work with other producers and artists because like I think that's cool.
Right. Just so we can get this out the way.
Yeah.
Were you smoking before you started speaking with this?
No, sir. No, I have like these eyes. They're like small. I get in trouble like my whole life, even with like the police, school. Yeah.
All right. Yo, I want to say though, B, I heard you joined for the first time Karma Connect.
Oh yeah, that's like,
Oh man. And then that really made me go listen to the album, you know. And you got a solid album, B. I mean, I like it's you got a solid album. It made me, firstly, I want to find out how old you are. It just made me want to know a little bit more about you. Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 24 this year. I just turned 24 a couple weeks ago. 23.
And where do you get the inspiration from? You know, just to and you know, for everyone that was asking who's Popsnotthefather, please do yourself a favor and go listen. Please. Is it an EP? Is it an album?
It's an EP, bro. It's an EP.
Yo, please do yourself a favor and listen to that EP. Like I was interested. Do you write your own songs? Are you writing all your lyrics?
Yes, sir. I do write my own songs.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Okay. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. So I mean, like, with that, I was really just interested because I think the music is so good, you know, and it's so well thought of. Where your inspiration's coming, who inspired you, who inspires
Uh,
you?
Mostly like, well, to write music, I write stories about like life, like what's going on and stuff like that. So like, I'll be talking about like a girl that I'm like, seeing, or like, someone in my family, anything like that. Just like general like life stuff, like my life story, basically. Not really my life story, but like I write about women a lot though. No cap. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just with regards to your style, your cadence, your delivery, the melodies. I mean, where do you get that like thing in your subconscious? Where does that come from? Because that stuff is not just like you don't get taught that. It comes from somewhere, you know?
Yeah. It's I don't know. Like I just I listen to like a lot of like kind of artists like Tame Impala in the Weekend and like Kanye West and like, but that's when I'm rapping and stuff. I start sounding like other people. So when we started doing like the singing thing, that's when it was like you don't sound like anybody about what's going on. Just kept going. You just it's like you see I had this song DTF, the first song I released in 2018. I always try to sound like that song. But yeah, that's it.
So basically, you're saying that like you incidentally were singing. You were basically pursuing rap more than singing.
Yeah, when I first got into the studio with Eight and Southside and Solve and Oshoku, we were trying to rap. We were trying to make rap songs. Everyone was trying to be a rapper. Everyone my age, we were in high school. You know how it was. Everyone was trying to be a rapper. And then I did some singing thing, and then that sounded like real music. So we were just like, let's go with that.
So you
That's just
basically, so you come in the studio with an ear of a singer and well, I mean a hip hop ear, but then you got the singing talent and you just like put that in one pot, yeah.
yeah, but like I have an ear for music, G. Like I love music. I listen to every like dope thing that I can hear. Everything that I can get, I'll give it a try. Like I listen to everybody, like a whole lot of people.
What you got right now on your playlist off the bat, just generally? Some
Um,
shit looking forward to listen to later on today or whenever.
well, recently, like since I dropped the tape, I've been listening to a whole lot of like cool people I made in the DMs. So I have like Day Day from Nigeria, um, Amore, she's like really lit. We don't talk to her, but she like lit. Um, well, it's Burning Forest Boys lit, being lit. Um, Tame Impala, Brent Fayez, The Weekend. Yeah, it's not a lot of like rap stuff if you think about it. In Future. Future's my number one rap homie. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Apple Music for putting all these people together for us. Yeah. Yeah.
So, so how do you connect with Innate Wave? Is it a school thing? Yeah, yeah. So this Innate Wave movement sounds like it started like in a classroom or a school ground. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. I met 808 in primary school. Like we went to the same primary
Wow.
school from like grade 2. And then Southside, I met him in grade 3 at I think it was Sunday school because we went to the same church, not the same like schools. And then Saul was in high school. Yeah, we just been like kicking it around. But we all realized that like we can all do it together when we were chilling like park doing nothing. Yeah.
And all y'all from the east. What school are you from?
Sapir van Reeneveld in Kempton Park.
God damn, shit's even got an Afrikaans name.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. So most of the teams comes from the east, basically.
most of us, yeah, even Coco, surprisingly, we didn't know Coco stayed around. She's like literally around the corner from my house. Crazy.
So, how has it been though, just being guys who are from that space, removed from, one would say, the rush of the city in Joburg, that is, um, and some you guys are like close to the airport. What has been the most challenging thing in being consistent to be in people's faces with your content? I can imagine if you got to go do interviews, you got to leave the whole of Kempton Park, go to some
Yeah.
Sandton, Joburg place. I mean, what challenges has that brought to you?
Just like not really a lot of challenges aside of like obviously like just like transport and like timing, because like we always need to get and everyone has to get ready. So like we always like fighting about niggas wasting time and being late. Yeah, time is a serious issue for us, man. But yeah,
Time is
everything like smooth sailing. It's like everything's like God's plan for real.
I mean, you came in the game, and obviously your whole generation. Like when I say your generation, I'm just talking about your peers that you were in school with. You
Mm.
guys must have seen the industry and saw a gap and said, well, this is what's missing, and this is how we can fill it. What was the gap that you guys saw? I'm sure in corner line is and Potanana and you're lying to each other, going, yeah, that shit is wet. We can fuck it up,
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
those things?
Now we don't like hate on anybody doing anything that they're doing, because like if you're receiving love, then that's dope, because like you're representing the country. So we just always feel like we're representing the country and maybe the continent one day. So you gotta come with like some hard ish. You gotta act like you're competing with like dead presidents, you know what I'm saying? You gotta like literally your mood board has to be Michael Jackson, Prince, Kanye West, everyone who's like been hitting harder than hard since they came out. You can't look up to someone who's looking up to someone. You can only look
Wow.
up to the ultimate. You know what I mean? That's how we see it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's one hell of a quote. You can't look up to someone who's looking up to. Sounds
Word up.
like you guys have been saying this for a while.
Nah, I just made it up.
But that's words to live by. You know what I mean? That's crazy words to live by. That's really like deep. So with that being said, I mean, like you dropped this EP right now. You get some international recognition. It gets played on Ebro. What has been the feedback in the market beyond just the country with regards to this project?
It's just been like lit. Like it's just all love. Like everywhere, like everywhere is like it's lit. Like I thought there'd be like someone saying one song is like not the one or whatever. Cause like I really like work like that. Like there can't be a song that's not the one, but there's songs that I don't feel. You know what I mean? Cause like there's songs that you feel like 100%, and you're looking for 100%. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's just been positive vibes. Like everything's dope, man. Everything is dope. I have a lot of like new friends from like elsewhere in Africa, which is
Yeah,
really, really lit. That's like the littest thing ever. Like
yeah.
someone in a different time zone is like talking to you and they feel what you do.
Wow.
That's like I'll
Now,
drop another tomorrow. Damn, like it feels great. It really does.
yo, it feels like if you guys literally, if you dropped your first project in 2018, it feels like the the coming together of you guys as a team literally obviously does make you guys stronger. But like
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask whether, yes, you're getting this global recognition, but what's the big dream for in Innatewave for yourself? What's the big dream? What do you guys really want to achieve, and even yourself particularly, just you?
I want to perform my music on like every continent, bro. That's if I can die having said that, man. I'll high five God, be like, my nigga, you did it. Or
Yeah,
if
yeah.
really like get my music to everybody and like for everybody to feel that like, yo, this nigga's work is really worthwhile like that. I don't know. Like I looked up to like Michael Jackson and like, you know, gents like that. So it's like those guys are like legends. You know what I mean? If he comes to your country, people come with rumors like he didn't even touch the ground, stuff like that. That kills me. That kills me, G. So it's all about love.
What are you working on? What does your stage performance look like? Because right now, you know, when you are talking about like wanting to be global, the music is dope, but like it has to be supported by what happens on stage, regardless of the fact that we're in COVID-19.
Yeah. Well, I have like a little the stuff that we've been doing on stage is like basically like just trap stuff because I've just been performing like rap because like I feature and rap. I don't like rap on my own track, except like, but mostly I feature rap. So like we like perform like hard stuff. So it's like wild, like mosh pit rage stuff. But I have like every type of vibe. So it's really like hard to explain because a whole lot of stuff. Like I want to do like strip down performances and like sing and like show like the vocality and stuff like that. But there's other times that like I really feel like it should be like all about the rage and high energy. I mean, so it's very versatile in my mind. It's like a whole array of like different stuff. Different
It's
vibes.
like it's like a whole new space, though, you know, and that's why I always kind of go back to um, what it's like, you know, no one can see the future, you know what I mean? Well, maybe some people can, but like but with that, you know, you talk about like there's this thing that you're doing, and like there has to be something that keeps you going in it besides just the money. As you, it's just you must have an imagination of what it can be, you know, a fantasy of what it can be, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
um
definitely.
that's incredible, man. And so for me, I also wanted to ask, like, with regards to the I really want to get into the music side of things, right? You write for yourself, but like when you're doing all the melodies, the arrangements, and what does the team look like when you guys are in studio and you're making those songs? And once a song is done, is it just you, a producer, 808 that listens? How does the rest of the team kind of qualify it and say, okay, that is what you think it is, it's dope, versus you thinking something's dope and the rest of the team thinks it's not dope? How do those dynamics work?
Um, okay, I'll take it from like this from the studio when you walk in, right? You get in the studio is like probably some people there. You probably find sensei or saw what have, and like it's just chilled. Or Coco, like I like when there's girls in the studio. Like when there's a girl in the session, the end perfect. I don't know why. It just happens like that. But
Okay.
so the song will happen. We'll record it. If the niggas don't say anything the first day, I don't know, because most of the things like nobody says stuff because like you don't want to get too excited because it's like your mood right now or whatever. But like after some time, if nobody told you that shit is lit, then don't drop that shit. Nigga. That's basically it. That's basically it. Cause like I do all of my stuff and like I qualify or I disqualify, then I like play it for the gen. And like if it doesn't get a response, then I'll think real hard about it. Then I'll play for my sister, and if she likes it, then it's on.
Hmm. Okay, so you basically have two layers to basically like tick the criteria.
Yeah.
What is what when you played everybody this project and you're getting it through, though, your inside circles, your first layers and your second layers, how amped were they for this project?
I didn't play them the whole thing. I played like a bunch of this, like a few of the songs, like everybody, and they were like, excited, excited. But like I hadn't played them like the songs I really like,
Mm.
even Monkey and I think Down on My Knees. Those are songs that just went straight on, like nobody heard it. Yeah, but like yeah, that's yeah. There's some that I'll play, and then others I just feel like yo, if you tell me something about this, I'm gonna feel a whole different way. Like it's
Yeah.
never the same. It's never the same.
Yo, B, I'm gonna be paying more attention though. I just want to, like I said, you know, I heard your whole album, like, well, EP, sorry, 2 weeks ago. Or at least I heard one single, and I was like, oh, okay. Yo, let me dig deeper. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to seeing you doing more shit. You know, most importantly, just getting out there performing. I think that although you know you'll do the trap and you do the march and all that shit, don't get lost in that shit because there's a bunch of people doing that, and there's not a lot of people doing what you're doing musically. You know what I mean? Musically, there's not enough people, so it's just building that thing, in my view. You know.
But that trap stuff is fun. It's way too much fun.
I'm not
Like
saying I'm not
energy,
saying it's not.
too
I'm not
much.
saying it's not. But I tell you one thing. With all your fans, if your fans can't differentiate you from the one guy who can only march and do trap, because let's say you can do it both. If your fans can't differentiate you, and then they're gonna fuck with the other guy and miss the other shit, because you know you were caught in the wave. So I'm just saying, do the trap, but yo, what you doing though right now musically, man, it's standing out. It's
Nah,
standing out. Make it stand out.
shit.
You know?
Shout
Yeah.
out.
I ain't saying I'm taking your fun away. Isn't it like, oh shit, he said it's like that singing shit is like maths. It's like I never said you can't go to PE or some shit. You're like,
Yeah,
oh
for real. For real.
no, it ain't
For
that.
real.
I'm just saying it's more like a business. It's more like a business a positioning. It's business positioning. You know what I mean? We need
Nah,
to be have the fun, but your business, yo, is that shit. And I bet you it's your joints that literally are connecting you to everyone else in the rest of the world, like in Africa and everybody else. You know what I mean? It's your joints. It's that. So, you know, those people have to see that because that's what they buy into. You know what I mean? That's what I've seen your name because your name also is like it's not like it's like a weird name, you know, but it's a
yeah.
weird kind of funny name like Popsnotthefather. I've seen your name a couple of times, but like when I got to hear you, I was like, oh, okay, it's
It's not
bigger.
a funny nigga.
Yeah, it's bigger than the name, you know. This shit is fly, it's super dope. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yo, Pops, man, I look forward to meeting you in real life, you know.
Me,
Um, good luck for everything, B, and keep pushing this project, man. And I wish you global dominance. I wish you and the team become stronger. Ain't nothing better than boys from the playground seeing themselves like go everywhere in the world. You know what I mean? So good luck on all that shit, man. Know what I mean?
for real. Thank you so much, G.
Shout out, B. What
For
up,
real.
Sensei? We see you. Nice one.
That's my slime.
Peace, my G.
Peace out. Peace out.
Broadcast live